Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen Harper, and I'm an offering manager here at Connection. I'm here today with Chris Karen, Director of Microsoft Alliance, and Dan Ortiz, Director of Digital Workspace Center of Excellence. Welcome to our Copilot webinar series. First off, I want to thank you all for joining us today. I hope this means you found the previous sessions valuable. We've covered quite a bit up until this point. We started off with an introduction to Copilot, then walked through our workshop, and last session, we highlighted the benefits of our technical readiness assessment. It's been a fantastic journey so far. Now, just a quick reminder, we do have a Q&A chat available throughout this session. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask our technical experts. They're here to help you out. As a leading Microsoft partner with Copilot, Connection has been at the forefront of the Copilot revolution. Since the launch of Microsoft 365 Copilot all the way back in November 2023, we've been working closely with Microsoft to develop a transformative AI strategy. Our goal? To prepare and operationalize Copilot as a game-changing tool for your workplace. We've been helping our customers drive innovation and make the most of AI, showcasing our technical expertise and commitment to delivering top-notch Microsoft services and solutions. Thanks again for being here today. Let's jump right in. Dan, can you walk us through some additional Microsoft services and resources that are available to our customers?
Yeah, absolutely, Kristen. And thank you so much for the invite. I'm excited to be here talking with you all again. We just completed our episode number 3, where we jumped into some of the services around Microsoft 365 Copilot. And it's my pleasure to be able to talk with you all again and help really give the awareness around some of the other professional services that we offer within Connection. So if we look at some of the major areas within Microsoft, obviously we need to talk about Azure as well as the modern workplace suite of online services. And starting with Azure, one of the things that we find with our customers is that obviously when you start talking about Azure, there's about any possibility that you can realize. So helping our customers, meeting them where they're at, and really, understanding what that current state is, what that future state is desired, and helping co-design what that success criteria is together. And if we look at Azure, we have many customers that are just trying to figure out how to move to the public cloud. So helping understand whether or not a workload would be best suited for a infrastructure as a service workload. So essentially running within a virtual machine, or running with a platform as a service workload. So those are a couple different areas that we work with our customers on a routine basis. And those choices are not insignificant, not only from an operational perspective, but also from a costing perspective. So it's our opportunity to work with all of you and help really decompressing the different options that are available within Azure. And, talking about the possibilities, and they're endless. Think about walking into a Home Depot and all the different things that you could do. There's a million different permutations. So orchestrating that and ensuring that your workloads are secure and available for your customers is something that we work diligently with our customers from a professional services perspective in architecting that landing point within Azure. And then once you're within Azure, you also want to consider backup and disaster recovery. That's another area that we focus on quite heavily with our customers. Now, if we jump into the end user computing and collaboration aspects, really looking at the Microsoft 365 ecosystem, well, first thing that comes to mind, we're talking about the Windows OS. Oh, and by the way, Windows 11 is an OS that everybody's gravitating towards because end of support for Windows 10 is coming in October 2025. We have the skills and expertise to help our customers make that change. And one of the other things, Kristen, that we find on a frequent basis is that our customers sometimes are still using methods to provision those devices that they want to move away from. They want to move towards a more modernized deployment of provisioning. And one of the areas that we help our customers with on a frequent basis is helping get Autopilot brought online, which encompasses several online services that are found within the Microsoft 365 stack. So that's from a modernized provisioning and deployment perspective. But also, we can talk about consuming the operating system itself, whether that's through a thin client, whether that's accessing it in a public cloud or a virtual desktop on premises. Whatever meets your business needs, that's what we work with our clients around to really build out that design and implement it on behalf of our customers, working very closely as their partner. Another area, when we look at collaboration and productivity, there's Exchange Online, there's SharePoint Online, and Teams. All of those areas power the productivity for our clients and ensuring that you're getting the best use out of your investment by taking advantage of these workloads is not something that's trivial. So relying on a partner that has the expertise to implement and get your users and workforce equipped to be able to take advantage of these leading edge online services is an area that we really excel at. And then, again, like we were talking about within Azure, there's plenty of security concerns that need to be taken into consideration from a Microsoft 365 perspective around identity, governance, access. In all of those areas, we have the subject matter experts to really work along your side to bring that into the right policies that meet your business objectives. And then one more thing that I'll mention, and we see it on a routine basis, shadow IT. We see that there are applications that are being used within companies, and IT doesn't necessarily know about them. So think about the Defender suite of online services, another area that we really excel. And more specifically, from a shadow IT perspective, Defender for cloud apps. That's something that is packaged within the Microsoft 365 suite of offerings that we help our customers take advantage of and whitelist those applications that you want your users to be using and shut off the ones that you don't. So that's an inside glimpse of some of the areas that we work with our customers on from a professional services perspective on a routine basis. Back to you, Krista.
Thanks, Dan. That was a lot of really good information. Now, Chris, I know that Connection's partnered with Microsoft for many years now, and we've continued to build value and growth within that partnership. Can you speak a little bit to our current relationship with Microsoft and how that benefits our customers?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Kristen. I'd be happy to speak to the overall relationship. As the director of our Microsoft Alliance, I obviously work closely with Microsoft on all of the initiatives that we partner on, and Copilot has been no different. The new era of working has been such an exciting time for our partnership, and it has been strengthened by the Better Together story with Microsoft in everything they bring to the table. As a strategic Microsoft partner, Connection shows up in all of the ways that a Microsoft partner of our size and scope should. We're designated in all 7 of the Microsoft solution areas, along with having vast program memberships, including Fast Track and Copilot Jumpstart. Using these 2 key programs, we can provide services that will assist you, our mutual clients, along your AI journey. And beyond that, we're of course tied in with the modern work, security, and Azure programs across the Microsoft stack. Our philosophy is to meet a customer where they're at and bring Connection and Microsoft resources together to drive forward a best-in-class solution. We've been a trusted Microsoft partner for over 20 years, and with this comes many, many certifications across our team members. We have over 500 engineers who, alongside other Connection employees, hold a total of over 2,500 technical certifications. Our expertise spans the full offering of Microsoft products and services. And beyond Microsoft, as a technology solutions provider, Connection has a strong and tenured partnership with thousands of technology OEMs across the industry to bring full end-to-end solutions into your technology environment. Here at Connection, we believe that Microsoft's products are both best of breed and best of platform all rolled into one. And Gartner studies have continued to reflect that. Microsoft has put time and investment into building out solutions for their partners and customers. We believe that the best solutions are solutions that work together. Microsoft solutions are designed to grow on top of each other, which is why our services align across the Microsoft stack. We want to make sure that you're getting the best value out of your Microsoft investment to ensure that you're on track to keep up with Microsoft technology as it continues to evolve. Our team is here to help you utilize your current technologies and prepare for what's next as the world continues to build the AI framework that's been planted. These services, like the Microsoft 365 Copilot Value Discovery Workshop and our Technical Readiness Assessment, are just the beginning. We've discussed other professional services that can provide additional value to you as a customer through Connection, and our teams are ready to meet you where you're at today to explore what's next.
Thanks, Chris. That was a lot of really great information. Now, Dan, I know you've been using Microsoft 365 Copilot in your everyday life for several months now. Can you tell us a little bit about how that's helped you and what some of your favorite things are?
Absolutely, Kristen. There's so much benefit that I'm getting out of Microsoft 365 Copilot. And really it began with Teams. And where it began was with many of us. I would expect everybody at least here with us today. I'm often booked in three meetings at the same time. And obviously I can't be in all those places at once. And having said that, all the meetings are generally very important. So provided they are recorded, I can get a transcript out of that gives me the actions that were assigned to me while I was not there, and also get a good understanding of what took place, effectively allowing me to be in three places at once. That increases my productivity, and it puts back in my calendar at least an hour a day. So do the math on that. That's real savings for our customers. Second, I have decent PowerPoint skills, but I am by no means an expert. And it takes time to build those slides. So I use Microsoft 365 Copilot on a routine basis where I just build an outline, and Microsoft 365 Copilot builds me some of the most professional looking decks that I definitely would not have been able to create on my own. So again, that puts time back in my calendar as well. Third, taking an email or a Word document and checking my tone or checking the overall flow of what I've written against AI is something that gives me new thoughts as far as how I can change what I've written. And let's just say that I'm having a block where I don't know where to get started, but I know the concepts or the topics. I can put that into the AI assistant that Microsoft 365 Copilot provides, and it gives me ideas, unleashing my creativity. And again, common concept here, it improves my productivity. So my company, Connection, is saving money on a routine basis through my usage of Microsoft 365 Copilot, and it's delivering benefits to me and our company on an everyday basis. So those are some of the benefits that I've seen in a short amount of time with Microsoft 365 Copilot and how it's helped me with creativity and productivity on a routine basis. Now, I know that Kristen, you got Microsoft 365 Copilot more recently. So I'd love to hear about some of your experiences and how this groundbreaking solution has benefited you.
Yeah, Dan. So I just got Copilot last week, so I've had it for a total of about 7 to 8 days now, and I think I've spent hours just playing with it, trying to figure out what it will do in Excel, PowerPoint, Word, all of that. But where I've really found the most value is within my role. I have to create a lot of content, which means more often than not, I am starting from scratch. I have a blank document in front of me that somehow I have to fill up. And if you've ever stared at a blank document, you know that stuff doesn't just magically appear on screen. And sometimes that can be the hardest part, is just getting the first few words down. What I found with Copilot is that I can go into Copilot, I can kind of do a brain dump. I can put some bullet points in there about what my idea is, and Copilot will put something on the screen that I can then mold and refine and shape to what I want. That alone has probably saved me 2 to 3 hours just over the last 7 to 8 days. So I can't imagine what it's going to do long term. It's been absolutely amazing. And now, for all of you in the audience, I know you're probably really excited about getting your hands on this. But if you're interested in more thought leadership around embedded AI for workplace productivity, please be sure to check out our companion on-demand webinar, Boosting Productivity with AI, Insight from Experts with Real-World Experience. You can find the link on the screen in the resources section. We're also excited to announce that we'll be launching another webinar series in early 2025 that will focus on Microsoft Azure. Stay tuned for more details about that. Whether you're just getting started with Microsoft or you've been a customer for years, Connection's here to help. Think of us as an extension of your IT team, ready to meet you wherever you are in your AI journey. Thank you again so much for attending our webinar series and for being part of this. Remember, all of these sessions will be available on demand, and you can reach out to your account team to continue the conversation. We appreciate your time, and we know we'll see you again soon. Thank you.